Generic greetings and welcome back once again to a chill session on Kingdoms and Castles and an idiot messing around with pixels. In the previous episode of An Idiot Messing with Pixels, we managed to defeat some Viking invaders. These are said invaders and they are going home empty-handed. They must have some really clever AI to manage to get these boats back without any crew. Either way, we have an army, we have some defences, we have a wall around the outside, and in this episode we want to improve both. We want to get more armies and indeed some more wall because we've also got a dragon attack to deal with. So I'm going to select our army here and I'm going to just look for any area where we have... I'm just going to try and point the camera down, see where we've got any wolves to defeat them. It will send them over there and make sure that's all cleared out because, well, we might as well. So in terms of resources and people, we do currently have 14 people idle, so that's actually not a bad thing because we can then train a squad and hopefully... Obviously, them idle people will then go over there and get a job, which is good. We also have a decent amount of resources. Stone we are collecting from a total of 4 points. Is it 4? 4 points, 1 iron, and also iron over here. So 3 iron in total. And wood, we've just got the 3 across there. Obviously, the charcoal burners are in a slightly precarious position, which I may have to change at some point, but we'll see how we go. What I want to do is go over to castle here and then castle block, and I want to place a defense somewhere near the front where it will be able to shoot quite easily any dragon that's coming in from this side. And you can see I'm building up to the maximum current height. Now it says we need surrounding blocks of similar height. So what I'm going to do is make sure that all of these areas that where we know for a fact are going to have some defenses on, we're going to max those out in terms of height, and then the wall will come up to, I would say probably, I wouldn't say maybe the next level down, but ideally around about that area. But we'll see, as always, how we get on there. It will depend on resources and priorities and workers there. Obviously, this part here we can't. So what I'm going to do is demolish both of these points because then we can build on the top of them. So 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually go even further, can it? Right. I think that's because of the adjacency, but we'll have to see. There's someone that's died there. I wonder what's happened. Let me see if I can actually click on them. Zoom right in. It says, just had a big burp while also carrying this other person, but I don't think I can select them, which is a bit of a shame. Oh well. Where is our knight? The knights are over there. They are currently on 82 of 130 health. So they should be able to take out this other wolf den, which we'll see if that is actually the case. In terms of food, it looks like we're doing okay, but I do also want to get some more people because, well, we do need some more. Always trying to expand on that one. Currently 50 health going down to 42. I wonder what the wolves are. I can't actually see the wolves, although I'm really hoping we can... Are we able to take them out? It looks like they are suffering some serious damage, but I think that's okay. Okay, so we'll go to recuperate and get them back as well. In terms of our construction, I'm wanting to probably build some more roads across here and then probably a couple more manor houses as well. Like I said, just to get some more people. I also am going to probably look at building some... just like hospitals and things like that, because at the moment we only have one church over here, we have a clinic there, a clinic there, but we don't have a hospital, I don't think, and we certainly don't have another church, which another church would be, I think, of some benefit to us. Let's go ahead and place that wall even further. I'm guessing that wall can go really, really high. I don't particularly want to build the wall as high as it possibly can, although that is the highest it can go, so yeah, that's fine. Right, in terms of our food, as I said, we're doing quite well. Happiness is 77 and trending towards that, so that's pretty good. Health is 94, which is really good indeed, so overall happy with that. There has been some discussion regarding, where is it, the Nora Aqueduct and Reservoirs. That's something that we will look at, but probably not for a little while, because I'm focusing on maybe getting some more butchers and some like different other foods. So we've got a baker up there, but only the one, so maybe look at doing that. But yeah, we will look at some of the other things like the aqueducts and such as we progress on. Oh, I don't know, maybe we'll get to it sooner rather than later, who knows. I do want some more fish, which means opening up this area to then get access to it, but obviously that means opening that, going right across and down. Now that I discuss all of that, I can't actually see a big problem with it, so let's go ahead and demolish that, because quite frankly we know we're going to have to go that way anyway, and it means if I remove that and then build up like so, we know that we've got that in place anyway. All of these corners will have... I'm probably going to go with Ballista Towers. Let's have a quick look at those. It's going to be in Castle. You've got Archer Tower and Ballista Towers. So Archer Tower attacks enemies that come within range. Range increase the higher the tower. And Ballista Tower, long range, slow fire rate, high damage, range increase based on tower height. So I don't really know what's the best, although it looks to say that the Ballista Tower is a little bit more expensive. But then again, placed on these towers, we do have a fairly decent range, although I'm concerned what that middle one is. That can't be the minimum range, whereas the Archer Tower, you can see, is expanded as well. So if we place the other one, it's a bit more expensive and it might work out better. We'll see how we get on. Anyway, over to the castle walls, and once again building that up as far as we possibly can. We do have this one built, that one too built. Ooh, a big lightning strike right in the forest there. Do we have the wolves in that corner? We do have the wolves in that corner. Let's have a quick look at our army and see if it is... That looks like it's training them, which is what we want, but I'm trying to find the other army. It might just be recuperating, so that's okay. 3 years until the next dragon attack, so I want at minimum another Ballista Tower on there to be able to defend against the dragon if it comes in that way. It does tend to head toward the farms. It really likes setting fire to the windmills, which is not good obviously, but there you are. Let's go back to castle in the castle block and make sure that that is there at the top height. This is not at the top height. That is now not at max height, but it's getting close. Looks like I just noticed there a precariously balanced, probably a very good Jenga player, I would imagine. Person carrying, looks to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks of hams there by the look of it. I don't know if that's... Is it from the butcher? It outputs... Yes, it outputs one... I'm guessing 1 ham, I think that would be. What does it actually say in here? It says food from pigs, so we're going to call it ham, gammon, whatever. Yeah, so that's pretty good. And also food is really good as well. That says 152. Can we not store enough? We might not be able to store enough. We might have to get some more storage. Although, to be fair, one of the best ways to fix a lot of these issues is to just have more people, which we'll place down there, because we'll need them anyway. In terms of this area, I do want to obviously build the road across and then around and down. I did want to make it less gridified and then realise that, yeah, it's just a grid, and this has been pointed out. Oh well, it is what it is. Go over to here then, one more block, and that's as far as we can go there. 2 years until the next dragon attack, and that shouldn't be, hopefully, a massive issue considering we've got that one in there and that one in there. Oh, it looks like we've got our other army here, so we're going to send that off to the bottom because they have recuperated. And I wonder if we're training another army. It does say training, yeah, so that is fine. That is excellent. Let me double check over at, where are they? Trying to find where the... That's the stockpile, where we're stockpiling the weapons. I'm just trying to find our blacksmith. There they are. And they are producing both, which is good. That is exactly what we need. Charcoal is fine. Bit of a negative there, so we might have to get another charcoal burner. They're okay, and the rest of the resources seem alright too. So those are the top height. So I'm going to place 1, 2, 3, and that's as far as that can go. And I think what we'll do is, with the addition of that other building, we should get some more people, hopefully. Although, to be fair, the ballistas are, I think, on the top level of priority. I'm going to place these ballistas certainly on the edges. Like I say, I haven't yet fully decided where else they should go, but that should be okay. And maybe the ones on the entranceway, maybe a more fast firing one. The merchant has arrived. Let's have a quick look at the merchant. We can see they have, oh yeah, docked in. Let's have a quick chat as well. So minimize that. Minimize. Anyway. So, in terms of selling, we can sell some timber, which we will sell. We can sell some stone. We might as well do that. We will sell 4 of the charcoal. What else have we got? Looks to be ore there. 30 of that. tools as well. How are we doing for tools? We're actually doing pretty good on tools, so we'll sell 19 of those and make a nice bit of money. In terms of what we want to buy, I don't think there's really anything. I don't think there's really anything we want to buy. In fact, are we able to sell hams? We are able to sell hams, but I don't think we have them stored there. We are storing 50 of everything apart from the weapons, so there you are. I think all of the buildings we have got turned on. I'm just going to scroll down, and yes, every single one of the buildings is on. Timberworks are actually at the very top. That's fine, I guess, but I think ballista operators should be above certainly builders and cemetery workers. Same as, I mean, firefight. Oh, firefight is professional, right? Okay. Windmill workers. Marketeers. There you go, ballista operators is going up. So we're going to lose some of the ones further down the bottom. Things like pig industry and miners and such. But that's not a big problem, especially considering that we're going to have another dragon attack in 2 years' time. So we've got 1 ballista, 2, 3. I mean, I could go and turn all of these off, which I think will save us some money. Wages 12 gold per year. I'll keep them on just for completeness, just for sake of ease, actually, because obviously we are going to see recuperate for those guys. But the other army that we have, we'll send down to there. Yeah, we'll keep those turned on, because otherwise, you know, we're probably going to have all manner of issues there. So running down through here, we could have, like I say, another fishing hut. I don't know whether we would want to just have the fishing hut, like this one here. Where is it? And have a couple of those, probably 2 of those. No, I think it's you get overfishing if it's in the same region, or you can't build it within the same region. So maybe just 1. I wouldn't build the industry for it either. I wouldn't build things like the, you know, the stockpile and all that, because I think the stockpile here is enough. Okay, we're going to go down to here and build in food, and I do want another granary. Stores a lot of wheat. Farmers bring wheat here to store after each harvest. Wheat that can't be stored at the end of the winter is lost. Maybe a small granary then. Can we fit in a small granary somewhere? I mean, there's plenty of places we could try and put it. Could go there. It would make sense. In fact, what I might do is get rid of that. Whoa. I was going to say get rid of that well. Oh yeah, go on. We should have time. Get rid of that well. Place the well further back there, and then another granary, which will be in food. Small granary this time. Just there, so it's facing the fields, just in case we need that extra storage, which I think we might. There's that other building over there, which is good. I do want to build another church. I'm tempted to build it around here as well, because it is sort of right the opposite of where the other church is. Sadly, there's going to be a bit of a pong, I would imagine, from where it would be positioned because of the pig farm, but we'll place it there, and then we'll place some lovely roads around the outside like that as well. We also want a hospital at some point, but I'm very tempted to demolish one of the buildings right in the centre and place the hospital smack bang in the middle of things. And that would require, obviously, to build. We'd have to build a couple more houses as well. Although, realistically, what have we got? That's a library. That's your fire station. Yeah, it would be this house. If we demolish this house and put one over here, that would be a little bit better. Let's run the road up to there, and then along there, because we can, and it connects up. And we'll go ahead and place another manor house. I'm trying to make sure that they are like different, at least different orientations where possible, you understand. It's not always possible, but there we are. Now there's got a bit of a gap in the middle for something. I haven't yet decided what's going to go in there, but it could be anything we want. Clinic, library. I mean, we've got a library over there, but another one wouldn't go amiss. We've got also a great library and a cathedral, so that's something that we may look at later on down the line as well. We don't want to really place anything else there, I don't think. Piers and bridges, no. Charcoal maker, certainly not. That's not going to happen. Small market, maybe? Small market in there would actually go quite well, so we'll place that in. Obviously, that's going to provide a few more jobs. So the next dragon attack is in... Well, it's going to basically turn up extremely soon, so make sure everybody is ready. Just going to place, as I said, some more of these on the corners and on the front, like so. I think I say every one of these will place them on, and I think that's all I can build at the moment. Naturally, they're not all built, but they will get built. Today's beverage is a nice green tea with a hint of citrus. Looks like our army is back, so that reminds me to recuperate our other army. Just looking around to see where other armies are. There's, oh sorry, other threats would be. There's one there and there's one there. Speaking of threats, however, we have a slightly bigger threat who is, immediately coming right in from the dock side. Luckily, we do have this Ballista Tower and this Ballista Tower in range, which is shooting at it, and we can see that already it is on about half health. There's another one coming in, and it's under half health now, so they are, yes, once again setting fire to, sadly, the fields there, and it is now going into here, which that reminds me to turn that one on, and we have just got an achievement for Slayer of Dragons, and we have managed to defeat it. So I'm going to guess that people will be very happy about that, but what I want to do now is go around, and any one of these buildings that is staffed I want to turn off, because they do take up a lot of workers, and each one also takes 12 gold, so turning them all off will give us a nice extra bit of gold, and we'll need that because, well, as you can see, we need to rebuild some of these fields and put some of them out. So we've lost some harvest, lost harvest, and we've lost a windmill. Luckily we are near the water, and they do go and grab buckets from there, which is good. So I'm very happy that we've managed to take out that dragon. I wouldn't say fairly easily, but it also wasn't a huge hassle now, was it? So that's good. Let's go with archer towers in there, and I want to place one on the other wall as well, and this requires another place as well. So that's pretty good. Looks like 23 people visited, but only 21 found a satisfactory home. Well, they're going to be even more disappointed when I demolish this building here, because that is where we're going to have a hospital. Let's go ahead and go to advanced hospital, and we'll rotate it around and have it there. I think that looks quite nice, and that will hopefully obviously give people better is that a clinic? Yes, I'm going to demolish that clinic. It's not needed there. Put that one over there. We'll probably keep that as well. We shall see. We've got other homes there. All the homes are in. 38 idle, so we've got enough people idle. In that case, then, how are we getting on here? Food obviously is going to be a bit of a problem. Don't need more iron mines, not yet anyway, I don't think. I think, honestly, just getting more, I think fishermen. So we'll go ahead and go for, fishing hut requires more wood, so we'll have to wait for them to crack on over there. Okay, to be fair, we have been placing a lot of these towers, so obviously they are focusing on building that. In terms of happiness, it is 89, focusing and trending towards 89. The peasants despair their filthiness, they need a bathhouse. Oh, okay. And 20 are excited about the recent dragon attack, so they require a bathhouse. And let me figure out what that actually is. So, well, I know what it is, I'm aware of what a bathhouse is, but I don't know where it is. In this game, and there we go, yes. Requires a Noria, and that could cause us some issues, cause, okay, we need a bathhouse, and we need a Noria. Okay, we will have a look at that, but I think we'll finish building the wall that I mentioned, and then go and have a look at that, because that'll probably be, that's a whole extra skill set and focus that I'm like not familiar with, so we'll finish off what we're doing and then go for that first. After that, rather. Just sending these two sets of troops out to take out some more people, which is good. More wolves there. Wolves are not people, as we are all aware of. Turning off, obviously, any of these that happen to be working. There we go. All these Ballista Towers. We're not wanting them working, which means we're going to have probably a lot of people idle, and I don't know how that... I don't know how that will... how we'll fare with that one. As I was saying before anyway, we're going to build the road along here. Build it to about there, and then over to probably a fishing hut. I mean, we could realistically build one there, and then build one along here. And... yeah, that might work. Let's see what it says. So it says, if we check this out, sends a fishing boat out to fish nearby. Must be near fishing grounds. Be careful not to place too many fishing huts in one area and overfish. Well, in that case, I think one there is reasonable just for this expansion, and then obviously we can look at maybe going further in the future there. So that's getting built. They are requiring a bathhouse. Requires one of these norias. Provides water to aqueducts and reservoirs. The problem with that is I don't know how these aqueducts work. It requires a noria to even try. So I don't know whether we place it here and that's how you gather water. Water needs to be near water, sire. It must be built in fresh water. Ah! Fresh water. Right. So I could place it there. So that's fresh water. Oh no, that's fresh water as well. Okay. Yeah, it just means like on the edge there. I see. I see. So if I place that there, for example, how do the aqueducts work? Because I have a feeling that the aqueducts, if I can find the things, they may occupy the same space as the road, and if that's the case, I'm going to have to demolish some of these roads. Not that it's a big problem, because there's many routes around, but oh no, this one we'll have to completely redo. We might expand the walls then, and move these walls along and round. Okay, we'll see what happens with that one. This one I will close up. This one over here, as I've mentioned previously, I want to build archer tower on there and there, and this one on the corner. Technically we would have a ballista tower, but yeah, I wish there was a fast way of oh, I guess there is a faster way of doing it, isn't there? I could employ all of those people, and then instead of turning them on and off, they should be in here somewhere. Ballista operators, yeah, just turn the jobs off. That's actually a much faster way. So I'm going to actually turn on all the ballista operators. And because I'm then turning the jobs off in here, it should... yeah, that's a much better way, isn't it? That's a much faster way. Turn that on. That's on. That's now on. That archer tower will turn on. I'm going to put archers right next to ballista towers and then turn that off. And it means that when we want people doing those jobs, we just go tick tick, and then it works. Apart from when I totally forget and then we lose the entire game, because that's probable. Okay, so everyone's filthy and are in need of a bath. So I'm going to look at the... do I look at the Norian now? Needs to place where we can get more water. This is actually an area that I wanted to farm, so didn't really want to build it here, but we probably can. Pier. There's the pier jutting out. That's hopefully where we'll be able to put. Actually, no, we probably don't need those. Just that one should be fine, I think. Let's see how it works. Ah, it goes that way. Right. Demolish. Water. One of those. Job done. How we're doing over here. Looks like they're building it, which is good. I'm going to find our two armies. So that army. Send over there. This army. Send over there. I don't know if the wolves come back. It just says empty cave can be removed with rock removal. Well, there you are. The thing about this map is that, as you can see, it is... Well, no, you can't probably see. You can see a lot of haze, but you probably can't see anything else. Yeah, there's not like islands we can expand to. That's not a problem. But obviously we can expand our kingdom. Not that I'm in any great hurry to, you understand. Let's just recuperate those. And there's our other forces, which also require recuperation. And once that's built, although it's taking its time, we'll crack on with that. 44 people, which is excellent. Also now a hospital, which means we got very good healthcare. Merchant has arrived. Not of the skies, just of the sea. In terms of selling, the scroll wheel scrolls the scrolls this, but also scrolls the camera still. I would have thought it would have focused on that, but there you are. We'll sell 45. What's it selling? Iron. Right, okay. I'm happy to sell iron. And in terms of buying, I don't really need much else. I'll buy 37. Buy 37 stone, so we can once again expand like so. And that's a nice little extra wall, and that's a nice little extra fire. Heating's on, but sadly it's on the outside. Okay. Viking attack 3 years. 2 armies. Archer defense. Not everywhere though. We'll have another archer tower there. They also may go ahead and go like to these wall sections here, where there's like huge areas with stuff. Oh, actually no, they're in range. Oh, so I don't know. Maybe they can shoot there. Back over to the merchant, going to sell. See if anyone's... Oh yeah, they have. They've actually brought... It's like 50 of that over to that area, so that's fine. Looks like we've got another fishing hut. Not fully staffed. Not enough workers. Ah, because I've told everybody to build the wall, they've then focused on building. Right, that's understandable. It would be nice to throw a festival. Let's throw a festival. Let the festival begin. Why not? Need some more wood in order to build more manors and such. Food seems to be good. Money seems to be even better. I'm going to reduce the tax rate to 10%. I think that would be alright. And now we can see the fishing hut working. Good. Let's see where we are on that one. In terms of food, we have 387 food from farms, 116 food from orchards, 8 food from bakeries, so pretty much nothing. 12 fish from fishing industry, 47 food from pigs, and you can see 377 eaten by homes and 102 eaten by taverns. None lost to exposure, but some eaten by pigs. Yeah. So I don't know how many of these have produced. Consumes 39 a year. And food storage is 2 out of 100. Something is wrong. No tools to prepare, sire. We need more tools. We do need more tools. Fine. Let us look at that. I want a blacksmith, and I want 2 of, I think. But I don't necessarily want to place them around here. Things are getting a little cramped, aren't they? Here wouldn't be too bad, actually, I don't think. Oh, that didn't work out at all. That's not what I wanted at all. Demolish that. Blacksmith. There and there. Right, 2 blacksmiths. And that's gonna mean more charcoal makers. Certainly more charcoal makers. And it also probably means more things getting set on fire. But we'll place all of the fire near the rest of the fire. Keep the fire together, you understand. Viking attack in the next 2 years. But I do have time, I think, to send this army out to attack and then come back. I don't know if the supply of wood is a problem. It doesn't seem to be a problem. Also a mason. We haven't got a mason. It says repairs damaged structures with stone structures. We'll have to look at that. Now, I could be wrong about this, but I always thought that masons had a range of like an area effect to repair. Maybe that's been changed. Who knows? So there's another charcoal maker. So that's 6 charcoal makers in total. And let's reduce that. Maybe, see, it's not really a true reading of exactly how much wood we're using. Because a lot of it's to do with building. Oh, look at that. Got this extra bit at the bottom. I like that. And it goes all the way to there. And we can't build as far as I want to go. 3 more. Get that. Next, Viking attack within the next 1 year. Okay. These guys have taken out the wolves, but they've suffered quite a bit of damage. So I'm not going to send them any further, because I don't know where the next attack will be. So I want to make sure that we can obviously deal with that. In terms of iron then, hopefully we'll be able to, with the extra charcoal and the extra 2 blacksmiths, we'll get more tools. Because at the moment, tools wise, you can see we've got several people using tools. I'm going to turn off foresters. And indeed quarries and mines. No. Just quarries for now. Because I want them to focus on... I want to make sure we have an overflow in order to build the tools for the butchers and things like that. That's not what I wanted. And there we go, there's that. And then we just need to build that Noria. But most likely that's going to be, well, that will be next episode, I think. Because we are shortly going to get a dragon attack. Does this wall require another ballista? Not really. We haven't got an archer school either. An archer school may be of some benefit, because then we can put them on the walls. But that's something that's quite new as well. There's a good harvest there. You can see we're on happiness 73 and trending towards 73 with several people idle. But I don't think there's any big issue with what we have. Where's the nearest well? The nearest well to these is far too far away. So what I want to do... Oh no, it's there. That's okay. I'm very tempted to remove that well and put a firefighter there, but then it's near the houses, so maybe not. I think in the longer term, what we'll end up doing is we'll remove all of the forest from this area, this corner, and move it all the way to here, and then just completely seal this side off, and have all of our foresters and all of our mines inside the walls. We won't deforest this area. Don't misunderstand, please. That we're just going to cross that there and there, and then we'll have this as like a walled-off forest, essentially. It's all in-house. And then we can also go fishing over there near the deep water. That, I think, would be possible. Oh, there's rock removal there. Permanently removes a large stone-like object. Yeah, but needs 10 tools. So we really can't do that. Right, anyway, I think we will leave it there. I'm going to place one of these... No, must be in fresh water, sire. I thought that was fresh water. Salt water. Right, so it is outside. Yeah. So hang on, does this one say... Did that one say fresh water? Yeah, that's fresh water over there. I don't know why that's fresh water and this stuff isn't. I mean, it's the sea. That's fresh water. That's salt water. Right. So that's going to change things. Either way, we have Viking invasions. We're going to leave it there. Next episode... Why is that set on fire? We don't need fire now. We've got enough on our plate. Okay, I think next episode what we'll do is we will hopefully defeat this Viking invasion. Hopefully we'll be fine. I'll just turn on all the jobs naturally to defeat that. And we will continue expanding the wall along here, but I'm tempted to demolish this wall. Actually, we probably don't need to demolish it yet, but we'll build along here and across. You know what? We might even expand to this part and get this inside for the fresh water. Although that side would be okay for the fresh water. Salt water's there. Salt water's there. I mean, how far does the salt water go? All the way around here. Then it becomes fresh water in that corner. So if we wanted to, we could just expand out here and get some fresh water and have this as our extra water area, and then incorporate that to get more stone. That's a better idea. Expand down. That's a smaller expansion. Okay, I think we'll do that. Instead of expanding all the way up here, that's going to be a longer term goal. Okay, next episode, we'll expand across, down across, encircle all of this, probably demolish some of this wall, get to the stone quarry, and then the Noria and work out how a bathhouse works. So either way, I hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.